Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Labor Day, so today's like the first real day of the week, of my second week back at school. I have been sick all weekend. It's been terrible and I'm still sick, and I think I have to go to urgent care today because I think I have a sinus infection. However, in spite of that, I thought it was a good opportunity to make a video about reselling while I'm in college. I know I've talked about it a little before in other vlogs, and I have a whole video about starting a shop on Depop. But I thought it'd be kind of interesting to show you guys like my routine and how I kind of manage it while living in a dorm and being on a college campus, because it's a little different, obviously. And I just thought, it might intrigue you. You might want to see how I do it, see if it's possible for you if you were interested in it. Pretty much. I am not selling at markets right now. That is something that I want to do in the future, and hopefully like while I'm in school. But it's not really, I'm not really in a place to do it right this second, because I'm not working another job while I'm in school other than reselling. So I don't really have the supplies for that, but that's definitely something I want to do in the future. So as I kind of try to prepare for that and build up inventory and get the supplies I need for that, I definitely will share that with you too. But for now, I'm just selling online. But yeah, the first thing that I have to do today is, I didn't go to class this morning because I just slept. I slept and I feel okay right now, but my sinuses hurt. Anyway, the first thing I need to do today is pack up some orders and bring them to the post office. And I'm really worried about how I'm gonna feel when I go outside, because that's when it's been getting really bad, is when I go on walks to the dining hall or anything. Yeah, let me show you the two things that I sold that I'm gonna pack up, because they're really cute and I think you'll enjoy. Okay. The first thing that I sold recently, last night I guess, is this No Boundaries 2000s shirt. It's so cute. It's just like a little black slim fit tee, and it says, "Will you be my Valentine?" And then I don't know what the brand is on this shirt. I think it's, let's see, I don't know. I really don't know. I will show you guys. It's this little, oh wow, it's this little butterfly, so I'm not sure what it is. But this top is so cute. It's like this little baby tee with polka dots on it, and it has like double layers of shirts like under it. It is so cute. So I hope these are going to very nice homes. I'm sure they are. So I'm gonna pack those up, and then probably venture outside. It's also 78 degrees today is a high. It's September now. Like what? I'm so done. I'm so done with the heat. But whatever. I'm gonna venture outside, go to the post office, and then depending on how badly I feel, I might get in the car and go to urgent care. But we will see. We will see. So yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys along for this week, and just kind of see how I manage these two parts of my life. So yeah. It's a little messy right now, but I just wanted to show you the setup that I have in the dorm. I have this bin, and eventually I'll use this bin too, with all my inventory in it, and I just slide it under the bed, and then I have this cart that fits like perfectly under there, and this has all my supplies for shipping, and I just work right here. And then also on my nightstand, ignore all my prescriptions, but I have my thermal printer that I use for labels, and this thing is literally a game changer. It's the best investment ever. I love it. Okay, it's been like an hour while I built up the courage, but I am now officially on my way to the post office. And I think my plan is that if I'm gonna try to go to my last class of the day, and if I feel terrible, I'm gonna go to urgent care. I'm in one of the academic buildings now, waiting for Jersey to get to class. I felt like death when I got here from walking around in the heat, but I feel okay right now. So, I don't know. I made an appointment at urgent care later, because this has been going on for like 5 days now. So I think antibiotics might be the answer. But for now, I'm gonna do some work and wait for them. I didn't go to class. Now we're at urgent care. Okay, last time I filmed, I was in urgent care, and they were low-key really useless and just told me to get Flonase, but I do feel better today, so that's good. Right now, we just went to Walmart, and now we're gonna go to a thrift store. I found out that the hours of the thrift stores near here are like terrible, and I'm in class for like most of the time they're open, but I have a little bit of time to go to this one and check it out because I haven't been there before. And then I'll do more thrifting on Saturday. But that's what's going on. Oh, really? Sorry. Okay. Little tiny thrift haul because I didn't really have anything crazy. But I got a ton of hangers because they were 20 for $1, so I got 20. Because I just talked about how I wasn't doing any events yet at the beginning of this video, but I found one that's like super low-key. It's more of like a community yard sale kind of vibe, but like hosted by like a little art center, and it was only $25 for like to vend, and it's gonna be super low-key, and I'm just gonna use like I have to go home to get supplies, but I'm gonna use like my own clothing racks, and I have a table and chairs to sit at and like make a little sign out of poster board, and it's gonna be super low-key, and I'm actually so excited. It's like it's later this month, so I'm gonna need hangers. But other than that, I only got one thing, and I really like it though. I think they're cool. Hold on, let me make them look presentable. But I got this pair of capri pants. They're like pinstripe, and they have these cool zipper details, and I just think they're really sick, and I love the capri length. So yeah, these are gonna be coming with me. I have mostly like tops right now too, so I needed more pants, and I'm gonna try to find more dresses and skirts too. But the real thrifting this week is probably going to be on Saturday. And then I was also thinking, in preparation for this event, I'm probably going to do like a little thrifting road trip on my way back home to get the stuff that I need. Just to, you know, see some more stores, because there's really not that many up here near my school. But yeah, I have class at noon, and it's 10:40 right now. So I'm probably gonna like just prep for that, probably make a coffee. I think I'm gonna make a coffee and then go to class. I just finished up in class and I have like an hour before one of the thrift stores I was going to go to closes. So I'm actually gonna try to get there and see if I find anything. I'm also feeling much better today. I feel like way stronger, and I was a little tired throughout the morning, but all my pain and my sinuses are gone and I feel good. Luckily, it's over. It's over. What the? Oh my god. They put a fucking boot on my car. What the hell? Okay, update. I'm waiting for an officer to come out and take the boot off of my car. I talked to some British lady in parking services and she was a bitch to me. But the issue was basically that I got a new license plate and it wasn't updated in the vehicle information. It was on the permit, but it, like, I don't know, it was bullshit. But now I'm just waiting. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I am waiting for someone to take the beautiful boot off my car. I just got so fired up talking to that lady on the phone because she was so condescending and rude to me for no reason. And I was like, I literally got to the point where I was like, I know for a fact that I updated my, or like that when I bought the permit, I put in the new license plate. And she's like, I don't care. It was so bad. Like, she was making me so mad. It took like less than 5 minutes for someone to come out and take the boot off, and he was super nice. And the other, like, when I called campus safety, the guy was really nice. But then I just got transferred to parking services and she made me so mad. But it's fine, the boot was off and it was probably like 10 minutes total. It like wasn't that big of an, I wasn't that upset about it. I was a little frustrated because I only have an hour at this thrift store before they close, and obviously I wanted to get there, but it was like not a big deal to me. Like, I wasn't gonna get mad about it, but that lady got me so fired up. But whatever, it's over now and now we're on the way. I was thinking though that it reminded me of move-in when I drove down the street to check in, and I was going like 20. Okay, so I technically was speeding, okay? But the head of campus safety, who I've never had a problem with before, he's kind of a weird guy, but I was like I didn't have a problem with him. I rolled down my window to like ask where to go or whatever, and he goes, "Whoa, slow down." It's a 15. It's a slow. You're out of your mind. And I was just like, okay, sorry, like. And now I don't like him. Whenever I see him, I get mad. So I'm making enemies in campus safety. But this British lady actually helped Josie. On my last vlog, in my last vlog, I said how we had to get them a replacement ID card, and this lady helped us then, and she seemed super nice, and I liked her. And I was like, oh, she's cute, little British, like old lady British, like very posh, you know, like. But this time really grinded my gears. She didn't. Oh. But whatever. Situation is under control, and we're on the road. And I'll probably film in the thrift store a little, like always, and give you a haul. I hope I find something good. There was low-key heat here last time, and I found some really good stuff. I found that the green shirt I showed at the beginning of this video here, and that thing was so cute. And it also sold like immediately. So hopefully there's some good stuff. Okay, I'm done thrifting and I thought I'd give you the haul. First, this little blouse, very cute. This Boston University 2003 opening night basketball shirt. The event I'm doing is like outside of Boston, so I thought that, you know, that would be popular. I got this simple like layered black skirt, Harley Davidson shirt from the local chapter, whatever, division. This little 2000s layered top. and this very cute striped collared shirt. That's it. That's the haul. My plan now is to head back to campus. It is 2:45. So I might try to go on a walk or something. I kind of feel like being outside today, or I might just sit outside and read or something like that, but we'll see. I'm just gonna drive back and we'll think about it. Josie and I are in the student center doing homework, and Josie's not letting me tell you guys about something that's happening in our living situation, but it's low-key tea and I wish I could tell you guys. Just know that
you just show up.
beetle, fish, Bricky.
So it has an absurd number of outliers, so I feel like they don't look like outliers.
Hello. I don't think I talked about this like at all already, but I actually have kind of a big event today. It's Friday now. For Pride Club that I'm on the e-board for, because we have like our involvement or club fair, and it goes from 11 to 5. So I got kind of a busy day. And it's only like 9 now, so I have some time because our setup's at like 10:30. But I also have a study group and a research team meeting at 11 and then 1. So I'm probably gonna mostly be on the later end of the involvement fair, but it's still a busy day. So I thought I'd film myself getting ready.
Oh, are you time lapsing?
No, I'm just
filming.
I like this.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. That should be your thumbnail, and the video should be called "I Got Killed by a Serial Killer."
Maybe. Hey.
Maybe as in yes.
Basically, yesterday was a bad day. I don't think I can even really get into it. And I don't want to. We want to forget it ever happened. But it was a rough one. It was a rough one.
Well, I need to.
Oh, so basically, because I had such a terrible day yesterday, I was gonna take some listing photos for Depop and I didn't do it. But I'm probably gonna do it later today or tomorrow. And I'll film that and show you guys kind of my process. It's low-key a very choppy process. I just put my background on the floor and I hold my ring light and I take the pictures. But, you know, could be interesting.
I should really know the shelf.
Our roommate dislocated his thumb last night.
Pretty badly.
Pretty badly in a freak skateboarding accident. So the huge shelf he was building for his dorm is in our living room right now. But that's okay. Oh, I filmed my first like vlogging and driving. Like I had it I was filming on my phone like in the stand, and it was all like, that's like why I wanted to vlog, was because I would just talk to myself while driving.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was awesome.
Video look, because it's old as fuck. And
I think I'm gonna just do this. I don't think I'm gonna put any eyeshadow or anything on.
I think it looks good.
Thank you. I think we're ready. I might put on more jewelry. This is the final fit. We're gonna get breakfast and then I gotta set up our booth.
Oh.
Hi guys, I just showed you how we went on a morning walk and we got coffee, and it's Saturday now. I've pretty much filmed nothing yesterday because let me tell you, the stress of the previous day and like the lack of sleep because of it hit me hard. And I was outside for the involvement fair out in the sun, and I was so exhausted. And then unbeknownst to me, the time for my meeting got moved up, so I missed it, and I was so embarrassed, even though like I couldn't have known. They forgot to tell me because I'm new. But like I was so embarrassed. So I took a nap and I just stayed in for the rest of the night, and I really didn't do much. But today is the day for listing photos and for getting a couple more things done. So that's the plan. This is the basic setup for when I take my listing photos. I just lay down my white sheet basically. It's like a photo backdrop. And I have my ring light plugged in the wall over there, and I just hold it and take my pictures. And I don't do nearly as much for pictures. I used to like take a bunch front and back and like everything, but I just make sure I show like basic important details, and I find that's enough. Now that you've seen kind of all of the pieces of the process that go into selling online, like my sourcing inventory, taking photos, packing and shipping, that's pretty much where I'm gonna cut this video. I really hope that this gave you an idea of kind of how I balance these things. In terms of school, this was a pretty low-key week. Up until the end when it got kind of stressful. But basically the gist is I try to fit thrifting in between classes because it's a lot easier to go during the weekday, and then I like to have more time when I'm just like back at my dorm to do stuff like take pictures, and then obviously I just pack and ship as I go. And school is always my priority, but packing and shipping is also a priority. So those are two of like the things that obviously I'm gonna focus on the most, while also trying to fit in time to do the other parts of the process. Going forward, I'm gonna have to be sourcing a lot of inventory for this event I have coming up later this month. So I'm probably gonna be showing you guys a lot of that process, and that will probably have to take more of like a weekend to do, like a Saturday thing, because there's only so many thrift stores near me at school and that I can get to in between classes. So I'm definitely gonna need more time in the day to kind of go on a thrifting road trip and get all the inventory I'm going to need for that event. And then obviously that event's on a Saturday, so it won't interfere really with school. But the next day I have something, on Sunday I have something for Pride Club, that's sort of an all-day thing. So it's just a constant balance. Not proven super difficult yet because I'm not crazy busy, but if I keep doing events, it's probably gonna get a lot busier because I'm gonna be having to figure out how to thrift during the week so that I can do weekend events and do that, just depending on the frequency of them and what my plan is gonna be going forward. But yeah, I would say like my big takeaway is that it's not impossible. It's actually very doable. It really depends on your school schedule. Like, I don't have classes all day, every day. And my big responsibility is being in school and also being a research assistant, but that's sort of, it's hard to explain. Like I'm gonna be seeing participants starting soon, but that's not every day. It's like when people sign up, and other than that, it's sort of like working on my own and then one meeting at the end of the week. So I'm not working like another job, which would definitely make it a lot more difficult. But yeah, having only these like things to focus on makes it super doable for me. And if you aren't able to get a job on campus or anything like that, and you are looking to make a little money, like this is probably something that you would be able to do. And especially if you just start selling things from your own closet online, I think it's a really good decision. I started doing it because I couldn't work like a regular job, and this was like one of the only options. I hadn't really tried like anything online yet, but I thought this would be something good to try to make money, and it worked really well for me, and it is working really well for me. So if it seems like something you want to do and you're in college, it's 100% possible. It really just depends on your schedule. I think that's the biggest thing, and how much time you have to devote to each of your classes every week, studying and doing assignments, and what else you're involved in on campus. So yeah, that's the big takeaway. That's what I got to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, leave a comment if you want to talk. And that's pretty much the gist. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.